The history of art in 3 minutes. The oldest art we know of is about 40,000 years old. It was painted on cave walls or sculpted from rocks and consisted mainly of people killing animals or each other. An exception to that rule is the famous Woman from Willendorf, an abstract sculpture of a faceless obese lady wearing no clothes except a shower cap. After a while, people started to write things down, and proper history began. Civilizations developed in Egypt, Persia, Mesopotamia, Greece, Rome, India and China. This highly significant period in art history gave the world pots, earthenware, crumbling temples, more pots, gods, warriors, warriors on pots, gods on pots, cats, and god cats on pots. In the Middle Ages, the West was dominated by the Church, who disputed the validity of all the old gods and says there was in fact only one. Art could no longer feature unrealistic things like multi-limbed elephant dancers or winged bearded man-horses, but had to be about things that happened in the Bible. This more realistic, down-to-earth approach gave us morose men in yellow hats, morose men in pink shawls, and lots of glowing babies. Then came the Renaissance and a return to the material world. Real-life places were rendered in 3 dimensions, convincing use of perspective became widespread, and the human body was shown as it really is. Many images, however, remained religious in nature, and so also featured flying men with laser beam eyes, done realistically. Eastern art continued to develop in its own distinct way, often showing scenes from nature or the everyday world, like mountains, people kissing, or men in dressing gowns getting angry at other men in dressing gowns for riding albino dogs. Then came modern art and the dawn of the isms. Impressionism, Expressionism, Cubism, Dadaism, Surrealism, and other isms too numerous. The experiences of global war, the march of technological progress, and the popularization of theories about the universe and the human mind, as espoused by the likes of Einstein and Freud, left their indelible mark on our species. The artistic gloves were off and it was time to experiment. Shapes, splats, blocks of colour, ghost pokes, weeping women, fluorescent lights, urinals, and unmade beds. All could be considered art in this brave new world. Art today is a many-headed creature. The need to create is clearly part of the human condition, an unquenchable desire which is as old as our species and quite probably embedded in our DNA, as innate to us as eating, fighting and laughing at other people's misfortune. But it's also big business. You're equally likely to see famous artwork on a mug, a t-shirt or in a boardroom as in a gallery. The rise of cinema, television and the internet has led to a dissemination of a common visual culture into every corner of the globe, while the giddying pace of technology's ceaseless progress has democratized the entire means of artistic production, meaning we can now plug into an all-encompassing worldwide maelstrom of information at any time we like and watch a load of jumping badgers.